not picking on HeavyDuty yet. If he gives me reason to, I will. Certainly if we encounter each other, he'll probably beat my ass. His bicep is about the size of my head. Anyway, we'll get to it. Okay, here we have another instance of censorship on HeavyDuty country. I have mixed feelings about this guy. There's a lot of crap that shows up on his channel in the comments, which is, yeah, you got a lot of racist stuff. That happens, I get it, but I don't support it. I won't support it. That's probably not relevant to this subject. What is relevant is this rat chomp. Let me come back here for a second. Well, let me just recycle the page, and that helps show you. Okay, where have we seen this before? Uh-oh, that's last video. We saw this nonsense where they show this guy and this and claim that that's this, and hey, maybe it is. If I'm mistaken, I'll be happy. But my comment just disappeared, so I'll write it again in front of everyone else.
There's one of Simon's books.
I haven't read it.
Nor have I. I'm not interested in Egyptology. She left it behind one evening. You can have it if you like.
Oh, you're very kind. Yeah, I would love to read it. It's a magnificent place you got here. Better than where I live, I can tell you.
Let's see if I type that correctly. I say this is a heap of horse shizzle, I think, but I ain't sure that I proved so in my most recent video. If I am wrong, I would appreciate knowing so. Okay, here we go. Here's the comment. Let me just double check I'm recording. Get sick of doing this shit over and over again. Here we goes. All right. Let's go ahead and... Oh, come on, man. Yeah, so it... Motherfucker. There it is. Okay. This one showed up. The last one didn't for some reason. And that's why I initiated this. I think when I started the video, you saw the comment that was there. We'll have to revise that. I'm pretty sure I had it sitting there on the screen, but when I refreshed the page, it was gone. That's why I keep 2 of these guys. Because one, you'll see here in a moment. So that's old. This is recent. Watch this. So I can have these side by side and show you. So right now they're matching, but then I might recycle it or refresh the page. And then we, oh man, I'm tired. Forgive my sloppy tone and all that. Yeah, me and my discourse markers. Please pardon that. People do get tired and they get stupid. I try not to be too stupid too often. I try. Anyway, we'll see what happens there. Where in the effing Julio is my dang dingle do? Where's my video? There it be. Okay, that's why I have all these. Firefox deliberately makes it a pain in the ass to keep track of your tabs. If you see this here, see how that tab is highlighted? That's because I added custom CSS, that's cascading style sheet, to Firefox, because if I didn't add that custom CSS, you couldn't see this tab. And you'd have to have way better than 20/20 vision to see which tab is active. This gives me a nice little background here. Now, one more dude telling you that this furry guy is hanging out up on the roof. But I remember watching videos of this happening, right? With all the trash in the lawn long after everything happened. Now, But you got to apply some logic here, all right? Logic. I know it's painful. But after all this shit happens, right? And people are walking around and everyone knows there's been a shooting. You think someone who pulled a trigger or had something to do with it is just going to be loitering around on the roof? Is that smart? I'm not saying all criminals are smart, but that wouldn't just not be smart. That might actually be really stupid. But, that's what everyone's freaking out about. So, Mr. Heavy Duty, I'm kind of mixed feeling on you, but if you go censoring my comments and promoting bullshit, I'm going to put you on the list. Big biceps and all. I ain't scared, Heavy. I'm being really silly, but this is silly, and you get on the other end of this and you do what I'm doing, and you spend the time, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to get sloppy, you're going to get annoyed, things are going to happen, and you're going to come out with a dumbass video the same as me, but the scary point is that as dumbass as my video might be, it ain't nearly as dumb as this shit here, what you're looking at. So, let's see how this comes out. Let me go ahead and refresh the page. Is my comment gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? Ain't gone. Now, I wonder what the hell triggered the first deletion of the comment. Now, the difference was that I spelled shizzle with two Z's, and it was a single word. And then I did say something about my recent video, but perhaps there's a black box YouTube function in that nasty secret algorithm that does analyze for any reference of self-promotion. You can come in here and you can talk about human trafficking and all that. You can sell your soul here. But if you make a casual reference to something that you're doing because you're honest and you have a non-monetized channel, they have a tendency to get on that real fast. But here you be having it. That's living. The first one disappeared. And again, I think the very beginning of the episode, if you pause that and look down there, you'll see that comment had already been posted. We'll have to look at some updates. Now, I can run that code and spend 20 minutes letting that run in the background. With 1,600 comments, that's probably going to take a solid 15 minutes, and it's going to take another 10-15 minutes to run the comparison script and then sort the files into hidden, shadowband, and visible and all that. Oh crap, I'm always finding more and more strange shit. Well, unfortunately, as I was going through these comments, I was looking for this old comment that I made in response to some kind of racist horse shit that a dude left. I don't know if I got to that yet already. Here it is. A guy on Heavy Duty's channel says cheap cotton was not worth it. And I came in and said this right here. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I'll get done with this real quick. You can take a look at what I said there and then what I said down here. So pause the screen if you want to. That being said, got to get out of here. So what I did is I figured, well, I need to see how this looks from another browser, right? Well, guess what? This is real interesting. You'll want to stop and pay attention here. So looky here. Looky here. Wait. What the hell? Huh. Oh yeah, one started already. Let me go ahead and refresh it. There we go. I knew something was wrong. Alright, so what you're going to see here, that threw me off. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, this autoplay shit will catch you. Identical, right? Well, you got some different suggestions, but what's going on here? Pay attention. So, I came here from the link. This is Vivaldi browser, but you're looking at right here. Let me get rid of that. Here is my main browser, and this is what I see. So when I come in here, let me refresh it. It will collapse all the comments. So I see my comment. It's a highlighted reply. It's to someone. It's been pushed out of the nest, and You know, so it's in the nest, and that proves it right there. I just clicked on it, it's in the nest, it's highlighted. But what I never realized, this is a contagious link. So look at the URL up here, right? That's a big, long, stupid URL. Now, if you didn't know it, a YouTube URL or the video ID is usually 11 digits. If you ever see a YouTube URL, right, the Universal Resource Locator, if you ever see one that ain't 11 digits, something is wrong. Well, that caught me because I figured, well, you know, I'm just an honest guy. I'm doing everything right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab this link here, copy it, and then I'll plug it in up here and see what happens, right? You know, see if my comment is visible. Well, what happened? Here's that link again, right? Same exact thing, right? We've got the same channel, two different realities. This is the bullshit link, the contagious link, and looky here. Ooh, the Shadowban comments are there. Well, you know, praise to HeavyDuty, because I don't think, you know, I don't censor shit, but I wouldn't want that on my channel. Cheap cotton was not worth it. Fuck you, man. I wouldn't want, that's got 197 upvotes too. That tells you how many dickheads are watching this channel. You know, that's not everyone, not at all. But that's a lot of assholes, because I sure as hell didn't upvote that. Anyway, that link, this special link, shows you this hidden reality of Shadowban comments. But if you want to come back here to reality, okay, here's reality here. Let me go ahead and refresh it just so you know. And this is interesting stuff. You want to understand the nasty dynamics of YouTube and what's really going on? Well, here you go. This is what normal people see. That comment isn't anywhere to be found. And you got guys saying stuff. But I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled way down. Again, I can break out the software and I can pull out every single comment and I can figure this out. I don't think you guys care, and this is not a big deal. You know, this HeavyDuty, he's pretty honest, I think. The guy just says what he wants to say. He's not a mouthpiece for the Pentagon. If this was Sean Ryan, I'd be digging into it. I'd spend the whole day digging into those comments because he's dangerous. And that guy is dangerous, dangerous propaganda. And I don't, you know, I'm not saying he's some kind of immediately dangerous dude, but you know, his platform being abused is a dangerous thing. And trust me, there are many people, many vultures hovering around him waiting to abuse his platform, such as they did with that whole Kratom propaganda hit piece bullshit. And the one he did with Ruslan, you know, showing you Obama telling you to go to sleep and not ask questions. If you have any doubt about the authorities, then you're not a real Christian. Just sick shit. But anyway, that being said, I'm not going to dig into this anymore. I just want to show you that reality. Now look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is a normal, healthy, undiseased YouTube URL. And that's why it doesn't show my Shadowban comments. Go back over here. That's a lot more than 11. So that is contagious. So if you go into your Google chat history and you link to a video from in that's not going to be real. It will not reflect reality. Okay, I hope you guys are catching on to this shit. I told you I was going to have a project researching some of this stuff, and some of it's new to me. You might go, hey, dumbass, I was already aware of that. Well, me and a lot of other people that doesn't apply to. So we're going to figure some stuff out, but that's creepy. That's insidious. Yeah, that's all it takes, and that's how dumb people have become with all these smartphones and shit that obfuscate your URL. You know, you just click on a link, you never even see it. But it's all about this right here. It's the comment ID, and they completely change the comment ID when I link from within my account. Spooky, spooky, spooky dooky, heavy duty, spooky dooky. Not cool. So that's it, man. Thanks for watching.